Well, guys, we are getting some more information with regards to this Ryan Hinton. Now, Ryan Hinton is the son of the man that ran over the police officer. Now, there has been a lot of information that has been swirling, and we don't know what is going on. But I was able to find a video on another YouTuber's channel, and it looks like Ryan Hinton was actually executed. And it seems like the information that the police provided is inaccurate. Now, apparently, there was video footage on another building, a camera, and also another content creator was able to get some more footage. And it clearly shows that some of the information that was provided by the particular, I believe it was the captain, gave inaccurate information. Okay. So we're going to get into this video footage. Now, the content creator for this particular video, I want to make sure I shout him out. It is Taylor House Publishing. So this is his content. I am sharing his video. Y'all check this out because I thought this was really, really interesting to say the least. Let's get into it.
Right there. I want to slow it down. I'm going to back it up a little bit. Right there. Watch this. Do you see that man running right there? That man actually has jeans on. And you see him coming from an unmarked car. That car right there is not one of the police cars that she showed you in the beginning. See, you remember this is the picture that she had showed us in the beginning, and she's at the board. I'm going to play you when she's at the board saying that these are the two police officers that came and blocked those young men in. But here you see this officer. That officer right there, he actually has on jeans, right? And I'm going to show you his body cam footage, which shows him getting out the car. But let's continue to watch the video because I'm going to show it a lot. You see that guy, he has on jeans. That is not a regular Cincinnati police uniform. So that proves that this lady is lying about which one of the officers shot Ryan Hinton. Therefore, they are not releasing the name. If they're lying about this, then they are lying about a lot of stuff. Now, continue to watch this video, and we're going to break it down a little bit more. Right there. You see that man? That is the man that is shooting Ryan Hinton. He clearly has on jeans, right? Those are blue jeans. Look in the top center of your screen. And he is shooting Ryan by the tree line, not by the dumpsters that they so eloquently stopped the videos at. This man has on jeans. Now, I'm also going to show you how he gets out of the unmarked car. This is not one of the uniformed officers that they tried to say is involved in the shooting. Clearly, clear as day. Clear as day. That man right there has on jeans. That is not a uniformed officer. And now they're going to switch to his body cam footage, which is going to further prove that this is not one of the officers that got out of these two cars right here that are shown in the initial contact. Right there, you see him getting out of a black unmarked car. So these are not those two officers that they said came up in the marked car. He is getting out of, let's play it, let's roll it back a little bit, just a little bit. Do you see what kind of car he's getting out of? This is a Jeep or a truck. And you see the jeans right there in the picture. Look at the jeans. This is not a uniform cop. You see the jeans on the left hand corner. This cop is the one who either shot him, and I think this is the one that shot him. I think this is his body cam footage. Let's continue. Exactly. This is the one who shot him. And you saw what kind of car he got out on, and you saw what kind of pants he had on. This is the officer's body cam who is going to end up running and chasing him. And of course, you see right there, he does not have a weapon. This officer is the one who shot him that got out of the car. Here's the clip without pauses provided by Cincinnati Police Department. Watch this. Watch was this. This is not a uniformed officer that they told us that was on the scene. And I don't know how we missed this, right? This is the guy who shot our dear brother Ryan. And we don't even need to hear her speak anymore because it is clear as day that she is a liar. But I'm going to play another part that she lied at. Now watch this. This is a still shot of the man with jeans on. This is not a Cincinnati uniform officer as they claim. This is not one of these officers. Here is another still shot. And actually look between the trash cans. You can actually see other people right there. You can see people right there. So those may be the uniform cops that they're talking about. Look between those trash cans. See, you can't keep a lie going forever. And there you see, once again, I got this one because there's the vehicle on the right. Look at that vehicle on the right. That is a black unmarked car that this officer just got out of. This is not a uniformed officer, as you can tell by this pic. Those are blue jeans. Those are blue jeans. And look at the top of this pic. Those are clear-cut blue jeans that the man is wearing. And he's getting out of an unmarked car. So there is no way that this could be one of the uniformed officers that the lady said. Now, I'm going to play with what she lied again, but I got to show you all of these different angles. Those are clearly blue jeans, correct? What y'all think in the comments? Y'all let me know. And here is another picture of them once again. Those are clearly blue jeans. And this is the last picture I'm going to show you of the man who shot Ryan. But also, this is right when they switched to his body cam footage. So why is this important? You know why? Because of this lady, the chief, getting on stage and telling us that the unmarked officers had pulled back. Now I'm going to play you what she says, and we're going to once again catch her in the lie.
As you can see, this is a stolen Kia.
See, this is what this is the stolen Kia, and watch how she say these are the two uniformed police officers whom was the only ones on the scene, because she's going to tell you that the other officers pulled back. Listen to it.
Stolen out of northern Kentucky yesterday. You can see we have two uniformed cars there. Prior to those uniformed cars arriving, we had two undercover cars that pulled into that dead end, saw the vehicle. They backed out. They saw that there were individuals inside the vehicle, so they backed out and let the uniformed cars make the approach, which is the tactically sound decision to do. The cars are positioned the way the officers are trained. We are trained to use our vehicles as cover from any threat. That's what those officers did with the cars at that time. This is body-worn camera from officer number 2.
And so we can take that off the screen, because that is the mind games they play. They're going to show us those two cars really still, and really pertinent. And they're going to explain, yeah, these
Okay, guys. So what he is explaining is real simple. And in all honesty, they fooled the hell out of me too. So what you're seeing is different angles of the officers' cameras. You know, they wear the little cameras there, but they are, so what he's saying is what we have been shown prior to is an officer's camera, but we were not shown the correct officer. As you guys can see, there were two officers in peripheral view. Let me get that word out. Can't say it today. But when they showed us the camera, we couldn't see the other officer because they didn't show us the camera of that particular officer, if that makes sense. So let's look at it like this. If it's two people and my camera only shows this, a limited space, and it doesn't really reveal the obviously you have to get the other officer's um camera to be able to see what was in that officer's view. So it looks like what they're showing us is not all views of all the officers' cameras, which is crazy because this is all information that is, it's public knowledge. So it's really crazy that they didn't show us the view of all of the officers' cameras. That's really crazy. But the way that he broke it down, I'm just like, wait a minute, something is missing here. And he goes into a little bit more, y'all. Let's kind of get into a little bit more of what he showed on his camera, y'all. Let's get into it.
That shot him is first of all wearing jeans right here. But you can also see this officer who shot him didn't get out of a white car. He got out of this car. And look, I'm trying to catch those jeans again. Let's catch those jeans real quick. Let's catch those jeans real quick. There it go. This is the officer getting out of the car wearing jeans. There we go. You see the jeans right there under the wheel. Those are the jeans. But this is the car that the officer got out of. Bam, right there. That is the car. That is not a white police car. So they are been lying, paying tricks on us. Man, y'all share this video, man, because this is not what they told us happened. The person who shot Ryan Hinton is an undercover police officer, plainclothes police officer. Just look at it again. Let's look at it. Watch. And there's more cars. There's another undercover car right there, it looks like. And we don't even go. That is the officer right there executing our young brother. All right, so now we're going to watch him get out of the car again. That is the car he got out of. A black Jeep looking truck. That is not a uniform. You see him run around there? And of course, we've already seen him with the jeans. All right, so we don't have to listen to her anymore because we know she's a liar. But also, now this is the last point of the video. We're going to watch her continue to lie to this news reporter when the news reporter asked her, all right, is there any more footage to the shooting? Watch what she says. Another blatant, bold-faced lie. Watch this.
Back to the shooting. 6 seconds of really wiggly video. Is there any other video?
No, the investigation is still ongoing.
All right. Did you hear her? The reporter said, look, going back to the shooting, 6 seconds of really wiggly video. Is there any more footage? She says no. So no other footage from none of the officers are available. But what my brother, and shout out to my young brother D-Mac, who went out there, but what my brother D-Mac did on the cover is cameras on
Okay, guys, he is going to go into another part of it here. Just give me a second to share it. Okay.
I have to slow this up. There's my brother D-Mac going through the motions. And just look on that building right in front of you, right there. You see that camera right there? And I think it's a camera on the other side of the building. We done zoomed in. I can't zoom in using this particular streaming service. But trust me, that is a camera right there to the left top of that building. And it's pointing right where the shooting happened. That is a camera right there on the top of that building. And so here she is once again lying again, saying there is nothing. There is no other footage. But I think this video will just cut all. This is the video to end all video.
Wow. Man, these YouTubers be out here working. So that's very interesting that he has a video that actually shows something very contradictory to what she's saying. This video proves that this kid was unalived by a police officer undercover.
With jeans, getting out of the car, bow. There he is with jeans shooting our brother. I got this photo because there you see the car he got out of. At the top of this picture, there you see the guy running from jeans, with getting out of the black car. And there you see him again with jeans. So this should be the video to end all videos as far as proving that they are lying about what happened to our brother, Ryan Hinton. And so y'all make sure that y'all share this video, and shout out to the team, I'll say, for pointing that out.
Well, guys, let me know what y'all think in the comments with regards to this video that now kind of shows something different than the police were actually saying. What this kid was executed. This is not good.